Welcome back, lovely people. How are y'all doing, my beautiful people out there? It's a cold day today. Supposedly it snowed earlier. They're putting sand on the streets out there in Houston. I guess we're just crazy drivers. We don't know how to drive in Houston. Okay, so today I'm going to do a follow up on brushes. I had to interrupt a little video for my lovely kids out there that are home from school. So here goes the fourth video, number 4. We're going to talk about brushes, as I told you. When I say something, I will make it happen. So I'm going to talk about brushes and combs. Bam. What about this? Oh my goodness, so many, right? All right, so let's go real quick. They have all kinds of textures out there, like I told you. So each brush should be 4 different textures. Guys, it's kind of easy. We can just remember the comb I told you that had the inches. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. They have inches on my comb in there. We talked about how cutting. This is my cutting combs that I use. Men can also use them. They're very easy to use. There's also wide angle combs. That's the one I use. And the reason I use this one is because I have long hair and the bristles here are really hard. There's some combs like this that are wavy in bristles. Those are for wavy hair type of people. You can use those. Combs like this one. Okay, I'm going to show you this one because this one is a teasing comb. Okay, this is something that I use in my profession. And this is this we use it to do highlights. Okay, that kind of thing. There's also combs out there that are thermal combs. I would recommend that you get those for people that do their flat iron. Get a thermal comb. It only costs about $4 or $5 at Sally's. That way you won't be putting these and melting these to death. Okay? Then you have your picks. For my puffy hairs out there, they're just little lifting, that type of thing. And then for the people that have really like crazy tangly hair, well, will untangle you. As you can see, the bristles. Okay? Then you have a little pig comb, and I will show you how to use these in a minute for you youngsters. There's all kinds, like I said, out there. Everything has a purpose as far as combs. Some brushes that I've used. Here's a brush that I found. It took me several years. I don't know if you can see the brand name. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly. I don't know what it's a British brush. It's called Tangle Teasing, and it's made for people with puffy hair, really curly hair. I bought it for my daughter. I'm always looking for something new out there. So I bought several of these for her, and she likes them a lot. And as I told you, she has puffy hair, and she really likes it. But one thing she doesn't do a really good job is clean them. And I'm going to teach y'all how to do that. It's very easy. You get another brush, and here's another big brush. Has a little tip on there. These are the ones that I use for my work. And these do a big curl on you. Okay, let me take off my hat and my little thing going on here. And you see the scarf? It's not a scarf. It's actually a headband. But I'm using it as a scarf today because it looks cute. Okay, so you can actually do this with them. See? They're actually scarves. Okay, so anyway, let me put it back. These are just little accessories that I buy. They're multi-task accessories. But back to this brush. My daughter doesn't do a good job in cleaning her brushes. So what I do from time to time, I grab all the brushes and I clean them. See this? I clean them and clean them, take out the fuzz. Very easy. Spray it with alcohol and let it dry. Okay? Now, you said, oh, there's some hair on this. Well, of course there's going to be some hair on this. I get this little thin comb and I go all the way around. And now I push the actual hair up to the top. So all I do is bring it around and take it out. Okay? It's that easy. Okay? And what I do with my brushes, of course I put them with the EPA, soak them overnight, because of course I do a lot of hair and I don't want anybody to catch lice and things like that. Things that crawl on your head. We'll have a segment on that too for kids and moms what to do. Okay, and then you have just a normal brush. Let me clean this brush. This brush I use, this is my own personal brush. And from time to time, I soak them in the sink and I put about, I would say, 3 tablespoons of Clorox and just drop them in there and leave them there. Or put them on EPA in the sink. Okay? That's just, if you don't want to do that, like I told you, have something simple and just spray some alcohol. And just let them dry up. Okay? So, here's a teasing brush. Okay? This is a teasing brush that I use for a lot of my updos, hairdos, and things like that. Very important. You can't do a hairstyle with a comb. You can't do a hairstyle with a drying. Okay? So, what are you going to do? You're going to tease. This is what it's for. So, I'm going to teach y'all to do something real simple, and that's going to wrap it up about the brushes. Now, moms out there, you see these little holes? Get some yarn or get some thick rope or something, tie it around the drawer, and that way the kids will never lose it. My kids would lose brushes like they were out of style. They would end up in the sofas or wherever, so you can actually do that, okay? That way they won't run off and they know where to comb their hair in that area, okay? Like I said, this one's, I use a lot of different numbers of brushes. These are the better kind. It's by technique. But this ones, you get them at distributors. I'm not sure they have them at Sally's. They have Clairol's. They have all kinds out there. But I use professional ones because I use them a lot. So I don't know how the other ones work. So anyway, whenever you're blow drying, you just turn it in. It's very easy, okay? You turn it in and you're blowing on it. Put your blow dryer on it, and it'll start turning your hair inside, okay? And that's what these do. And if you want to go outside, you can go outside too, okay? I will teach you how to do some blow drying and different blow dryers in another segment. And those are some beauty tips that I can teach you. And the smaller the bristles, or the smaller the comb or the brush, the smaller the roll that you're going to have on your hair. I use this big one, excuse me, because I have long hair and it's easy for me to use, and it's quicker. I don't blow dry my hair as much, but if I have to blow dry it, I use it a lot for my clients, the ones that have long hair, and it's easier and quicker to blow dry. Okay, so but let me go back and teach you a little bit about teasing for you youngsters. You can use a pick. You can use the end of anything that's pointy. You can even use a pencil or a pen. Just be careful, don't write on yourself. If you write on yourself, get a Q-tip with alcohol and it comes off. Anyway, this is what I'm going to show you something real simple for you youngsters. Just something really, really simple. You start from the front, and you go cross, 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 all the way to the back, and then you raise it. And then you open it up, and if you notice, it should be in a zigzag way. Something different. Now you said, okay, so I have long hair or short hair or whatever, and look, all you have to do is this. Bam, and you're ready to go. Not much to youngsters, okay? It's very simple. You can even put those little beady ones, beep, 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 beep. You can even put a bunch of them, beep, 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 all the way around. Not a big deal. You have short hair, the same thing applies. Okay, so, and these are little pins that you can buy at the dollar store or wherever you want to buy them. They're little clippies. And you don't have to do much, moms. You just buy them a set and you leave them there because they're going to break them or lose them. And don't pay too much for them. So here I'm going to do something real simple. I have to go do my errands. So I want to get this from the eye in the middle. You take your cues right here. The eye's in the middle. And you go back. And then you drop it. And then you go back. And then you drop it. Okay? So this is what I'm going to be working on. And so what am I going to do with this here? Well, have a little clip ready for you because you're going to need that. So because you're going to take that partial and you're going to take it with you so that you can separate it from the back. So you take some from the back here. And then remember the teasing comb? This is what you use. Don't use the other ones because it's going to take you a long time. So you're just going to tease from the bottom and go up halfway. That's it. You see? And you take out some more from there. And if you want to, you can bring it to the front. You take a little bit more, a little partial, keep going. And you, the same thing. You see from the back, and you just tease it. Tease it, tease it, tease it. And then you send it to the back. And you do the same thing for another one coming. It should be about 3 or 4 that you can do. Okay? So here's my last one. Going to the bottom, all the way to the bottom. Tease it, almost halfway. Okay, so there you go. So now, this last one, I'm not going to do much to it. I'm just going to smooth it out. Okay? Because this is going to be the decorative part. So all I'm doing is this. Okay? So you get this teasing comb and you kind of smooth it out. Okay? There you go. Okay. And you just smooth it out like that. Okay. I'm trying to see because I don't have my glasses. Okay. So then, remember that little clippy we talked about? Okay. Then you just put it on there. Okay. And then you just comb it down, and I'm ready to go. But you see, and if it's too flat here, just take this and push it up. And push it up. And fix it around. Okay? And so you're ready to go. Okay? This is very simple. You don't have to use too much brain for that. You see how that is? It doesn't take much. Those are really quick tips. I gotta go do some errands, but I want it a little bit puffy because I don't want it all flat. Okay? That's very simple. If you want to put some flat iron here and it just kind of turn it in, that's fine. You want to put some curl, you can. It's up to you. Okay? So I'm going on my errands to go do my errands, and since it's snowing, I gotta put my hat on because I don't like to get my hair all dirty, and then especially not that hail, or they call it snow here. I don't think it's even snow. It looks like hail. Anyway, thank you, my lovely people. Have a great day. Be safe out there on the road, and I'll see you soon for my next video, and we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. I think in my next video I do have a nutritional video that you might care to look at. It's going to help you have more beautiful skin, feel better in the inside. It's more of an internal, and we talk about smoothies and nutritional shakes in the next video. I'll see you soon. You have a lovely day. Beautiful people, talk to you later. Bye-bye.